First of all, name of Allah. Hi. In this CSS tutorial, we will learn about CSS Multiple Background. Input section, we will use open heading level 1 and close the heading level 1. CSS Multiple Background. Images. Underneath heading level 1, we will use development, open development and close the development. In between developments, we will use heading level 1 and close the heading level 1. We will use dummy text just for learning, copy, paste into heading. Now we will use underneath heading level 1, we will use open p element and close the p element. In between p elements, we will use dummy text, copy entire text, dummy text just for learning, copy and paste into paragraph, p element. Underneath p element, we will use another p element, open p element and close the p element. In between p elements, we will use dummy text, control V for paste, dummy text, multiple images in div element. In head section, we will use internal CSS, open style tag and close the style tag. In between style tag, we will use period factor represent to class attribute. Example, selector, open curly braces and close curly braces. In between curly braces, we will use CSS property and value. Background, image, column URL and parentheses I already create. In between parentheses, we will use image. This image we will use here, right click on it, property, type of file .jpg and size 6.69 MB. So we will use this image .jpg, its format JPG. This image save in root folder, image name open, and we will use this image. Image root folder name /a.jpg. Period factor and selector is example used in development. Class attribute use equal double quotes. In between double quotes, we will use example selector, which we created in head section, internal CSS. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. Now we will use the multiple background image. CSS allow we to multiple background images for an element through the background image property. The different background images are separated by commas and the images are stacked on top of each other, where the first image is closest to the viewer, comma, and now we will use URL and parentheses use. In between parentheses, we will use this image /a.jpg. In this parentheses, we will use b.jpg. I already save image in root folder. This is a root folder, open, and this image we will use b, right click on it, property, type of file .jpg and size 3.90 kb. Size on disk 4.00 kb. So we will use this image b.jpg, and a.jpg in next URL. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. Background image, we will use background position. Where want to set this image position and where want to set this image position. Column, this image will sit right bottom, comma, and this image will sit left bottom, left top, sorry, semicolon, and image size in small, and this image will repeat again and again. So we will write first this no repeat hyphen no repeat comma, and this image will repeat a.jpg, its size in 113 MB, repeat semicolon. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. Column 15px semicolon. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we use the padding 15px. So padding from top 15px and padding from bottom 15px, browser automatically calculate and set position it. Now we can change text color into orange color, column orange semicolon. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. In this example, we use two background images. The first image is B we used as a flower, and its position is bottom right, and the second image we used paper background, it's aligned top left corner. Multiple background images can be specified using either the individual background properties as we use images or the background shorthand property. We will use second method, shorthand property. Open Notepad++. We used these two CSS property and value, right bottom, left bottom, and no repeat and repeat. Remove these two property and property values. Instead, we will use in shorthand property. After that, URL in parentheses, we will use right bottom, and no repeat. This image will not repeat, and no hyphen repeat. In second URL, we will use other shorthand property, and we will use left top, repeat and repeat, and save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page.